Sandra Bullock is feeling gratitude for the support following the death of her partner, Bryan Randall. Her 57-year-old love passed away on August 5th after a private battle with ALS. Now a source is speaking out to People magazine, saying that the Miss Congeniality star has, quote, seen the incredible outpouring of support toward ALS research since Bryan's passing, and adding, she is so grateful to all those who have donated and is happy that out of something so heartbreaking came something so positive for others. As previously reported by Access Hollywood, here is everything you need to know about the devastating loss Bullock has suffered.
Sandra Bullock is mourning a devastating loss. The Oscar winner's longtime partner, Bryan Randall, has died at just 57 years old. The photographer's family and a rep for Sandra shared in a statement with Access Hollywood on Monday that Bryan passed away on Saturday after battling ALS for 3 years. The statement read in part, Bryan chose early to keep his journey with ALS private, and those of us who have cared for him did our best to honor his request. We are immensely grateful to the tireless doctors who navigated the landscape of this illness with us, and to the astounding nurses who became our roommates, often sacrificing their own families to be with ours. At this time, we ask for privacy to grieve and to come to terms with the impossibility of saying goodbye to Bryan. Sandra and Bryan reportedly met back in 2015 when he was hired to take pictures for the actress's son Louis' birthday. They later attended Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux's wedding that same year and have kept their relationship mostly private, stepping out for the occasional public event, including the Ocean's 8 premiere in 2018. Sandra is a mom to 13-year-old Louis and 10-year-old Layla, and she and Bryan also parented his older daughter. The A-lister previously called their blended family, quote, the best thing ever, on a 2021 appearance on Red Table Talk, and praised Bryan for being the example she wanted her children to have.
I have a partner who's very Christian.
Right.
And so there's two different ways of looking at things. And
Right.
I don't always agree with him. He doesn't always agree with me.
Right.
But he is an example, even when I don't agree with him, that I go, if they can take away from that, and if that is where they feel drawn to, then he's the exact right parent.
That's a beautiful way to
be
think about
in
it.
this position.
Sandra also answered a fan's question about partnerships after divorce, and she shed light on why she and Bryan hadn't needed to tie the knot to be devoted to each other and their family.
I am someone who went through the divorce process.
Right.
I found the love of my life. We shared 2 beautiful children, 3 children, his older daughter. It's the best thing ever. So I don't want to say do it like I do it, but I don't need a paper to be a devoted partner, a devoted mother. Yep. I don't need to be told to be ever present in the hardest of times. I don't need to be told to weather a storm with a good man.
Yeah.
So if that's what you have, think about what kind of parent he would be. Think about what kind of parent you would be, and what if something happened?
Yeah.
Would you both be great parents to those children, even if you didn't make it as a couple?
Exactly.
Think about the children first.
On the red carpet for the premiere for film The Unforgivable in 2021, Access Hollywood asked Sandra about her partnership with Bryan, and she reflected on personal changes she made to welcome such a rewarding chapter in her life.
You seem like you're in a great place now and in a wonderful relationship. What's different now, and how much safer do you feel?
Work. I had to do a lot of work. You know, it's you can't point fingers at anybody else. You become an adult and you point the finger at yourself, and if you want differently for yourself. I'm lucky enough that I live in a time where reaching out and asking for help is readily available. My mother, I go, oh my God, she never had the opportunity to say, I want someone to talk to. Therapy. And constantly working on myself, admitting when I'm wrong. I do it a lot. But just, I wanted things to be different for myself because I was blessed with a beautiful child who deserved to have a mother who did the work, will always do the work, and is healthy. They deserve it.